here we go into the draft, into the pick ban.
It's finally happening here.
It's happened. We have our first game of BTL Season 8 finally. It's happening. After that live performance by 3 Jams, that shit was incredible.
Yeah, we were blessed by a live performance here on the BTL stream
Yeah.
before the game started. I'm expecting a really good game after that live performance.
Yeah, and we also have the Predictive Black versus Predictive Gaming, two teams that know each other pretty well. We have those sister teams competing here, and then right after this game, we'll have the No Mercy matchup as well. So we have the two teams that are split up into like two different teams, the two organizations that are split into two different teams are playing each other today. So that'll be very interesting. I know that the first time, this will be for the next. That's talk for the next match. I'll mention that before the next game. Now, I'm just going to say the No Mercy teams are taking it serious today. And I expect these two teams to take it seriously as well. Predictive Black looking to get their first win, looking to prove themselves that they are a serious team. A lot of teams are saying that they're just kind of playing spoiler because they have no chance of making playoffs, but they're just here to have fun. Here to compete, here to play some competitive League Legends.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see a lot from Predictive Black today. Come in, swinging. So.
Yeah, sure.
But these are going to be some good games here. This match is going to be a really good one, and the next one after this is going to be a really good. We're going to see the No Mercies go against each other.
Yep. So we see the J4, the Azir, and the Riven banned away by Predictive Black, and we see the Vladimir, the Lulu, and the Vel'Koz banned away by Predictive Gaming. I don't know the teams all too well, so I'm not sure if any of these are like specific target bans, but these are some strong champions. Riven's incredibly strong, especially right now. I know I've heard a lot of complaints about Riven being really strong with the new Conqueror rune. We're going to see the Darius top Impossible Brew and Dishonor Brew. Are they related for some reason? I know those are definitely some type of duo.
I know Impossible Brew. I've seen that in BTL before. Someone might have changed their name on Predictive Gaming to match that.
I know that those two were picked up at the same time.
Okay.
Predictive Gaming's been doing pretty well recently, I think. They weren't doing also out before, but I think they've been picking up some wins recently. They are now in serious contention for the playoffs. I mean, I guess pretty much every team is still in contention for the playoffs. We do have a tight race for the last few slots in the playoffs. We are taking the top 6 teams. And if I go to the standings here,
who's still number 1 right now? First place.
Number 1 is still Bonobos of Capelan. They moved on to 12-3 after the forfeit match from earlier. And yeah, so they are far ahead in first place, with being 12-3, with No Mercy Black being in second and 4, and No Mercy Red being in third with 9-5. So that No Mercy match is actually very significant because they are in second and third. And we see that Bonobos of Capelan are way ahead. But then after that, everything's pretty close. So Katsuki 8-6, Team Dark 7-7. Koala Gaming, Predictive Gaming, Elo Terrorist 6-8. Now there's like multiple teams with 6 wins.
Okay.
We'll see. A lot of teams are fighting for that the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th spot. Those are all spots that can still be determined after this week. So here we have 4 more games left, right? So we have the games of today, the games of tomorrow, and then 2 more games next weekend. We also have some makeup matches that need to be played as well, so hopefully we get those done as well.
Okay.
See some more picks coming through here. We see that Lysandra, most likely Lysandra Aftershock mid lane, very popular recently, very strong.
Very nice.
Evelyn jungle.
It's a BTL special here to see Lysandra either get picked or banned through the draft. So
it's a very strong chance.
I'm wondering if we're going to see a dominant performance here top lane by the Darius. Most of the Dariuses we've seen in BTL so far have been pretty aggressive in lane and able to win their lane effectively.
That's what you gotta do. Draven being banned away.
But I like what
Redos.
I like what Predictive Black's going for here with the Lysandra Nocturne pick. Going to be able to get some really efficient picks off with Lysandra ult, and then Nocturne going to be able to ult from a distance to get on that same target. Oh, a Yorick ban. I like seeing that. I wonder how the Darius into Yorick matchup works. I feel like the Darius would win early on, but then once the Yorick starts getting Triforce items online, that he would ultimately be able to out-trade the Darius and win most of those fights. See the Nico pick coming through for predictive gaming. It might be a Nico mid we're seeing this game. And we see the Alistar pick coming through for Predictive Black. Very solid pick here. We'll probably most likely see the Yasuo get locked in after that Alistar. Ooh.
Is this Lissandra top?
It might be Lissandra top, or could see a Yasuo top as well. Ooh. Yeah, it's probably.
I'd imagine that's Lissandra top.
We did see Lissandra top last weekend in BTL. Someone that played that.
Yeah, it's not insane. It can work out.
As long as Lissandra can be picked in BTL, by God, she will get picked. And Vayne. So we might be looking at a Nico mid here. I think that's what we're seeing this game, yeah.
Nico. Okay, we have the Nico mid. Okay, cool. Okay, so it is in fact Lissandra top, Void Hammer on Lissandra top, Xyleon on Nocturne, Program LeBlanc, not on LeBlanc but on Oriana. They're not on LeBlanc band.
Wait,
I actually play LeBlanc, or is his name just Program LeBlanc? Alright, Misfit, Captain Misfit on the Ezreal. We see GF is a Gumiho, whatever, I'm not sure how to say that on Alistair. Impossible on Darius, Dishonored Bro on Evelyn, Igloo on Nico, 3 gems on Vayne, and Jerry Man 01 on Nami. I'm looking forward to this game. I think they're both very reasonable teams. Yeah, let's see. Maybe can I pick a favorite here? I think maybe Predictive Black has like a really good like wombo teamfight combo perhaps. Like you have the Oriana ball on the Nocturne, or on the Alistar, you have Lissandra going in. I think they can do like potentially a really good teamfight if they can. I think it's pretty easy to get off if they can get it off.
Yeah.
Nocturne ultimate with an Oriana ball, or like an Alistar combo with an Oriana ball with Lissandra going in, ulting an important target. So in terms of the ease of teamfight, they have a very like defined teamfight comp that they seem to be going for here.
Yeah, Predictive Black actually has a very nice team composition here for team fighting. What I'd like to see on the side of Predictive Gaming is to try and bait out and wait some of the ultimates from Predictive Black, because a lot of Predictive Black's ultimates can turn the team fights in their favor if they're not already winning it.
But we do also know that, I remember correctly, I think their 3 gems has had pretty good performances previously, like in BTL and on Vayne before too. I know that he is also their diamond player playing that Vayne, and we know that Vayne has in the BTL has been kind of terror, because if Vayne gets ahead, if Vayne can get to that late game, if she can get her item, then she is definitely capable of carrying the game, and I think we've seen that a lot of times, and I think that they have to worry about that. So I think if they can use their team fight composition in the mid game to win major team fights, and then off of that get objective is try to end the game early before Vayne gets her items, I think that's a weakness for Predictive Black. But I do think that if the game goes to infinity, I think 3 gems is capable of hyper carrying on the Vayne, and they do have the Nami able there to protect them. And we'll see how the jungle goes. Evelyn versus Nocturne. Evelyn, I think, can do like those early ganks and be sneaky and stuff. So I don't know.
As long as Predictive Black here should be aiming to end the game, hopefully before 25 minutes, and because at that point, if the Vayne is still going even in lane or not behind, it's gonna take her at least until 30 minutes to where she can really start popping off. Once she's going to start hitting her 2 to 3 item spike, get the Rage Blade, the Bork, i.e. going to be able to do a lot of damage. But if the Vayne is able to get ahead, that countdown timer for Predictive Black is going to slowly decrease, and 25 minutes is going to move up to like 20 minutes, and then eventually it's just going to be too much for them to handle.
And also interesting to see how the Nico plays. I don't think I've seen a lot of Nico. I haven't watched a lot of Nico in the competitive gameplay yet, so we'll see how that is. I think that'd be interesting with the Evelyn and Nico's passive. They can play some major mind tricks on people, making Evelyn think that she's... Because, it's already hard to keep track of where Evelyn is unless you have pink wards all around the map. So I think you can use Nico's passive combined with Evelyn being hard to keep track of to really mess with the minds of the enemy team. That'll be interesting to see if they can use that to their full advantage. In the lane matchup, I don't know too much, like I said, about how Nico lanes, so I don't know how it'll be against Orianna. Orianna is breaking the cleanse, so I guess she is looking out for that snare. I know that Nico does have a pretty easy to land snare, so she doesn't want to get cucked by that. And I see the Darius up in the top lane versus Lissandra. I'd imagine that. I don't know which and what favor. I think Darius probably doesn't like being poked out. So I can imagine early on, maybe Lissandra has a advantage there. Darius doesn't like champions that can kite him. I think Lissandra's pretty good at kiting. But if Darius can get on top of her, I think Lissandra should be fine in that top. I think Lissandra's probably a pretty good pick into Darius, as long as you don't get like died again.
Yeah, the Lissandra's gonna have to play really careful in the top lane. If she gets within pull range, the Darius is gonna take it and is gonna be able to get an efficient trade out. Even if Lissandra does, I think it's her W or E out of that with her claw, the Darius is still gonna be able to get at least 3 stacks onto Lissandra before she can get out.
Yeah, we do see that Darius is bringing the ghost, so he could try to like chase her down. But I think Lissandra with her ultimate and everything, Lissandra I think should be able to survive in the top lane without dying, without snowballing the Darius. But if she does end up snowballing that Darius, I think that Darius definitely can take that advantage and run with it.
Oh yeah.
Just been thinking if Lissandra plays correctly, I think she should be okay in that way.
See, with this, with the Nico matchup here mid against the Orianna, it's actually going to be very interesting. If the Nico is efficiently able to dodge the poke that comes out from Orianna, then she's going to have a pretty rough lane. Like for the Orianna is going to have a rough lane against that Nico. See, with Nico mid, you're not really... You can look for like 1v1 kill potential, but it's not so much there. You have a really strong combo with your root into your Q that does a lot of damage, but not really early on. More like once you start hitting that one item spike, you can really look for that. But she's gonna have really good trades on the Orianna as she's an immobile mid laner. So if the Nico is able to get the ultimate off on the Orianna into the root, into the Q, and then like with a gank coming in to finish her off. That's why we see the Orianna go with the cleanse instead of the barrier. But the game is starting here. We are not going to get the BTL special of a pause at the start, I believe. No, we shall not begin the BTL special of a pause here. And both teams are underway on the Summoner's Rift.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And we do see the Nico went Glacial Augment, which is going to be very interesting here. It might be looking to play more of like a support-ish role from the mid lane, being able to get the lockdown route on multiple targets along with the Glacial Augment slow through the team fights. That'll be really nice for them. But I am expecting to see a lot out of this Alistar this game.
Glacial Augment. Oh, okay. That's the Nico's running Glacial Augment. Okay, I see what you mean. Oh, see Darius walking straight up to Lissandra. Starting the lane immediately. Let her know what this lane's going to be like.
It's a very
missing the Q.
It's a pretty even trade on both sides here. Darius does have Conqueror though, so he is looking for extended trades.
Oh, we see Nocturne immediately going after that Evelyn.
Okay, Darius is level 2.
Definitely able to.
2 stacks.
Lissandra
3.
away from the wave very hard. Lissandra's just gonna have to wait for it to crash in here. Darius not. Got to play safe.
That's a very interesting pick by the Lysandra. I would have opted out to go for a Corrupting Potion instead of the D-Ring, seeing as she's going to take a lot of poke in this lane from the Darius.
I don't think she expected that.
No.
Yeah.
But, the way the Lysandra's playing, not being able to efficiently stay out of the Darius's range,
Yeah.
already blowing through all those potions here.
We do see a gank up in the top lane trying to punish the Darius for playing so aggressive. We're going to see Darius blow that ghost. And he's just going to run on out there.
I was very interested about a Darius to pop the ghost. I really don't think he had to burn that summoner there. Not like the knock. Ooh. Darius is going to get a very effective trade here. You don't want to do that, Nocturne. Darius does have Conqueror. Able to get his passive off on the Nocturne, flashes for it, and is not able to secure it. The Nocturne does have to flash away. They've got to be really careful trading against this Darius here. He does have Conqueror this game, and Conqueror right now is a very strong rune in this meta at the moment, especially on bruiser top laners. But at least with some of that damage I got off on the Darius, Lysandra is going to be able to get some CS here.
Wayman saying to stop playing Azure. What's wrong with Azure, Wayman?
So one thing that Lysandra is going to have to keep in mind here is that the Darius does not have teleport. So if she is able to efficiently poke him out of lane, he is going to have to walk all the way back and risk missing a lot of experience and gold. But at the moment, the Darius is 13 CS up on the Lysandra. Is going to decide to recall here with the wave pushed in. And he picks up a Ruby Gem, a Longsword, and a Refillable.
We're hoping to see if Lysandra does have that teleport, so yeah, she should be able to get some more CS and then be able to back it.
Yeah, the Darius should be able to meet the wave back at his tower here if the Lysandra pushes it. As Lysandra is attempting to push the lane, or is she trying to...
She has no mana.
She doesn't have any mana. Yeah, unfortunately here, the Lysandra, no mana, not going to be able to push the wave here. As Darius is going to be able to meet it in the middle of the lane. Now, if I was a Darius, I would let the wave push into me a bit there in the top lane, forcing the Lysandra to have to be pushed up a little bit in order to CS. And I think that's what the Darius is trying to do here. I'm going to hold the lane in there. Blue's wave is going to start pushing into Darius here as he goes for the last hit. Very well done there. Darius does have the wave pushed towards him. Evelyn is going to be looking for a gank here in the top lane.
Lysandra has E. Oh, getting ready to dodge the... Oh, gonna get caught up by... Gonna have to flash out, but Darius has ultimate and she's gonna die to the police. Actually, she's gonna die to the Evelyn.
Yeah, Evelyn does have red smite there, so she Lysandra went down to the poison of the red smite from the Evelyn there.
Lysandra's definitely too far forward there.
That's a very...
Wasn't able to get away from the Evelyn charm.
It's a very smart play there by the Darius. I saw that coming. As soon as the Darius met the wave halfway, I was like, if you let the wave push in towards him, force Lysandra to have to walk up to actually CS the minions. At that point, Evelyn does look for the gank on the top lane as Lysandra is already pushed up and not going to be able to get away very efficiently. And just like that, very calculated play there from Predictive Gaming.
Predictive Black's gonna have to figure out what to do about that top thing. That is not at all looking good. Darius with getting ahead with that assist, and also has like double Lysandra CS, and able to get zone her away from the CS. This may be a problem. May have a problem with that Darius up there.
Well, as long as the Lysandra doesn't feed too many kills to the Darius
Yeah,
here,
that's true.
even if the Lysandra is behind, she's not really going to be looking to do damage exactly in these team fights, more as she's
That's
just
fair.
going to be able to lock down people with her ultimate. She's still going to have use in that sense. She just can't let the Darius get too big for the rest of her team to deal with.
Woo! There's damage going down in these trades down in the bot lane. But we do see that Predictive Black has something up their sleeve, or like a jungler up their lane.
That's that Nami Vayne bot lane. So impressive.
Nocturne is level 6, so they're trying to see if they can try to do something down here, but I think the Nocturne just got to go away. They spent too much time in the bot lane, nothing's going to happen there. We do see Nocturne hitting level 6, you're going to have to look for those level 6 Nocturne ganks. Also,
Yeah.
Evelyn's level 6, so Evelyn is sneaking up in the top lane. Oh, Lysandra!
Evelyn is looking to do something here in the top lane. Ooh, not going to be able to get the gank off there. Not much going on in the mid lane right now. Orianna does have a CS lead of about 15 now in the Nico.
Just CSing, and Orianna's a really good scaling and team fighting champion, so Orianna just maintaining a CS lead here is a win for Predictive Black.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nocturne into Evelyn's blue side jungle here. Getting some deep vision down there.
It's goodness, I have to play against the Evelyn, make sure you're warding her camps, get that in, try to keep track of where she is. You can't put down normal wards for Evelyn, they won't work. For example, that ward up there in the top lane for Lysandra is not gonna do anything.
Yeah,
Actually, no, that's not even Lysandra's ward, that's a red side ward. Lysandra doesn't have wards in the river.
Yeah, Lysandra currently has
But
regular ward.
They see her.
Yeah, Lysandra has a regular ward in the bush and a pink ward in her closest bush
They see
in
her,
top
and
lane.
they're going in on her. The
There-
Nocturne ultimate onto the Evelyn, and they not gonna be able to make it. But here comes Darius. Darius is here for the fight. The Lysandra ultimate drops on the Evelyn. Orianna is here. Orianna with the ultimate is gonna land on too. They are gonna be able to get the ultimate. Here comes the Nico. Nico with the ultimate. Ultimate's gonna land on too as well. Nico's able to get the double kill. The Lysandra and the Nocturne are gonna go down. So close. To being a Predictive Black's favorite, but it looks like it's not going to be.
That was
Out here in the bot lane, we see the trades. Oh, the Alistair tries.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Out of the Nami bubble. Alistair was able to ult out of the Nami bubble.
Gonna be able to force the flash and ultimate out of the Alistar there.
Woo.
Very nice tumble from the Vayne, being able to officially dodge the Alistar's combo. That was a very good fight top lane for Predictive Gaming there. Evelyn going down doesn't really mean too much. Evelyn is being a very squishy champion. Darius was getting involved there, has to conquer, wants to take those extended fights there, and the Nico with the flash ultimate was able to help secure the rest of those kills there. And then
they're going in on the bot lane. Oh, able to flash away from, so that, wait! Ah! Able to the Ezreal flashing forward to not get condemned onto the wall. Oh, Evelyn gonna miss the target.
That was a very well played there by the Ezreal bot lane. Able to efficiently kill the Vayne, even though he died in the process, but he was getting dive 2v1. He was able to take what he could out of that and manage to take the ADC down with him. Evelyn is going to be able to go ahead and grab the blue buff here from the Nocturne. Alistar looking for something mid here on Nico. They're just getting a very, very nice trade-off in the top lane against Lysandra.
Oh, first Nami. Yeah, that definitely would have been. Oh, Alistar. Getting slowed. I don't think that they're gonna be able to go. Yeah, besides the Nico picking up those 2 kills, Oriana does still have slightly more gold because of the CS lead that she maintained before. Oh no, Alistar! Oh, sacrificing life for wards. Unfortunate, getting caught out there.
Yeah.
Where the Evelyn was.
That was not a good play there by the Alistar. Predictive Black should know that.
We
Ooh.
see the Nocturne going in, able to get a good Oriana ult onto 2, but Dishonor Brew is going to be able to ult away and kill the Nocturne, and there goes the... we're going to see this, then we're going to see the cleanse, we're going to see the flash away.
Yeah,
Oriana able to keep herself alive, but not able to pick up anything there.
Alistar, very inefficient play there. Knows that his Nocturne is finishing the Rift Herald towards the top side. Should not try to force anything there towards the Dragon Pit, and unfortunately goes down for it, and the rest of his team also pays the price.
We're going to see Predictive Gaming look towards that Dragon.
The Nico being very oppressive right now. Nico ultimate does do, it looks like a bit more damage than the Oriana ultimate does do currently. Nice tumble there by the Vayne in the bot lane, dodging the Ezreal ultimate. Ignite goes down on the Alistar, and Vayne is able to pick the kill up there. Does still have the Bork movement speed that she stole from the Alistar, and down goes Ezreal. Kill goes over to the Evelyn. This is not looking good for Predictive Black right now. Vayne at the moment about 20 CS up on the Ezreal with her Bork already finished.
Darius continuing to fight the Lissandra as he can. Lissandra ulting herself. Ooh. The ultimate from the Nico.
Ooh.
Looks like Oriana's probably going to end up going down here. Indeed she does.
And see, we can see that with the Glacial Augment there in the mid lane. Nico going to Hextech GOP, being able to efficiently slow the Oriana down, land the ultimate, and Evelyn comes in to help finish it.
No ultimate for Lissandra that time. Going to go ahead and get died to receive that Dishonor Bruise.
You hate to see it. You hate to see it.
You want to see it.
Darius is just so oppressive in the top lane. Lissandra very behind now, over about 60 CS down to the Darius in the top lane. Evelyn 5-1 in the jungle with a 700 gold shutdown. Oh man, things are not looking good for Predictive Black right now. And we see a pause come in.
A very short pause, it seems. Let me go grab my food from the microwave. I'll be right back.
And we see a fight going on here. Evelyn is going to be able to get ult out, but it's going to go down to the Oriana. 700 shutdown goal that the Evelyn was carrying. We'll go over to the Oriana, which is very well needed right now.
Oh, that's big. Okay.
And looks like Predictive Black is going to be able to summon the Rift down here in the mid and push this turret down with 4 people.
Okay. Wait, wait, did that Rico just teleport backwards? What?
This is a very good push here from Predictive Black here. Darius is going in, looking for a little something here. And looks like Predictive Gaming bot lane is here to collapse on the mid lane. Darius gets the ult reset on the Lissandra there in the main lane.
Oh, no,
Vayne still has ultimate up.
Here comes Vayne. Here comes Vayne.
And down goes the Alistar. That was a good play there for Predictive Black, but then it just ended up crumbling. Predictive Gaming going to be able to exchange the turrets mid. And there goes Predictive Gaming. We'll be able to pick up the mid turret there. Predictive Gaming looking really good. About 6k gold up on Predictive Black now. 16 minutes into the game. Oriana does still have ultimate here. Looks like Predictive Gaming is gonna fall back though. Now they're gonna go ahead and secure vision down into the red side jungle of Predictive Black here. Things are not looking good for Predictive Black at the moment. The Vayne has several shutdown golds actually on Predictive side. 600 gold shutdown on the Darius, 500 on both the Nico and the Vayne. Alright, next dragon that's coming up is the Mountain Drake that will be spawning in about 15 seconds here as Predictive Gaming does secure vision around the dragon. Darius is going to be able to go on the Orianna there in the bot lane, gets the slow, lands the pull, and gets the ultimate off.
Rest in peace, Orianna. Yeah, definitely gonna happen.
Unfortunate there for the Orianna. She should have just not burned her some spells, but actually went through both the cleanse and the flash and still died. Yeah, things are not looking good here. Predictive Gaming making a very dominant play here in this game. Going to be able to pick up the bot lane outer turret as well. Darius going to go ahead and start the dragon here. Evelyn going to come over to help him. And things are looking very, very scary for Predictive Black here. They have to watch out for the Vayne, who is going to start doing a lot of damage here. Nami picking up the Ardent Sensor first item, going to be able to help increase the attack speed of the Vayne, give her those on-hit effects as well. Vayne goes on the Nocturne, lands the Bork Slow, and picks up the kill on the Nocturne there.
That's not what you want to see right there. You don't want to see the Vayne starting to pick up some kills and some gold. Definitely not what Predictive Black wants to see right there.
Yeah, it is not looking good for Predictive Black here. The Vayne is starting to scale now. She is turning into an absolute monster. As long as she's walking around with the Nami, to be honest, there is probably no one on Predictive Black's side that can take the Vayne and Nami efficiently. Baron is up. Looks like Darius is going to get the pull on the Nocturne here and picks up the kill as well.
Oh no! That feels so bad. He just spawned. No.
That is so tragic. Nocturne just respawning. Gonna go back to the great screen simulation. And we'll be up in 20 seconds. Predictive Gaming is gonna go ahead and start the Baron here. Predictive Black having no jungler now, so this should almost be guaranteed for Predictive Gaming.
Ezreal ulti.
Yeah, this is not looking good, man. This is not looking good. Predictive Gaming is going to be looking to reset here and then push down some lanes. Grab some turrets and increase their gold lead even further beyond than it is right now. One saving grace of Predictive Black is that the Orianna actually does have a very nice CS count right now. But at the way it's looking now, I don't really see Predictive Black. Yeah, I don't see Predictive Black being able to efficiently win any team fight at this point in the game. They should be looking to hopefully stall and play around their towers here. Maybe try and scale up, go 10 more, maybe even 15 more minutes, but I don't think Predictive Gaming is going to allow that to happen. Darius does have the Sterix gauge finished here. He's going to be able to efficiently last pretty long in these fights here. Lysandra ults herself here, but doesn't really matter. Also uses the Zhonya's as the Darius did pop. But the Nocturne might be able to pick up the kill here on the Darius. Lands the fear. Alistar whipped the headbutt and they pick up the shutdown on
You know what?
Darius.
Lysandra tried her damnness. Yeah. She did everything she could.
She burned ultimate, Zhonya's, and the flash, but Darius also did too burn both of his summoner spells for that kill there in the top lane on the 0-5 Lysandra. But the Nico and the Evelyn are going to be able to pick up the top lane outer turret here as well. Or inner turret. I don't know why I keep calling outer. You hate to see it. Nico picking up the kill on the Lysandra. Just respawn. We'll go back to the gray screen simulation. And honestly, Predictive Gaming should be looking to make a push here into the base to pick up an inhibitor from Predictive Black, as they have 2 members down for about 50 more seconds here. Darius looking to pick up another kill on the Alistar. Misses his Q, but does land the ultimate and gets the reset here.
Predictive Gaming are running away with this one. They are very far ahead. 10k left. They're doing so much more damage in these team fights.
This is very unfortunate here. They pick up the inhib turret down. Vayne looking to 1v5 here. Unable to pick up the kill on the Orianna as she flashes away. And Predictive Gaming gonna go ahead and look to hopefully rotate mid here. Maybe pick up an inhibitor turret and inhibitor. Or they're might be looking to go and pick up the Cloud Drake. And they are going to go ahead and secure the Cloud Drake here, bringing their total dragon count to 3 for Predictive Gaming. Next dragon to spawn will be another mountain. Vayne now has the Rage Blade online. Also has picked up a Zeal as well. This is... Predictive Gaming is 11k gold up on Predictive Black at the moment. Has an inhibitor picked up in the bot lane. This is not looking good for Predictive Black here. They are trying to crawl their way back into this, but are just not being able to pick anything up here. Predictive Gaming just keeps picking up more and more. Their gold lead just keeps increasing. Not much Predictive Black can really do here. No jungle camps are up for Predictive Black. Predictive Gaming seizing all their chances of getting gold here. Darius is looking for something on the Lysandra here in the top lane. Decides not to tower dive. Predictive Black is 5-man rotating here to answer. And Predictive Gaming
Smart
is
team, what they can do. They're gonna go ahead and pick up this Baron. Looks like Predictive Gaming. They're gonna pick up the Baron. Predictive Black's gonna have to just let it happen. Yeah.
Predictive Black does. They don't really have a choice here, and to be honest,
Mm-mm.
even if Predictive Black 5-man rotated to stop that Baron, I almost guarantee that they would completely die to Predictive Gaming, and then it will just be GG as Predictive Gaming would be able to just push down in the bot lane along with Baron and end the game.
Oh look, they have two Namis right next to each other.
Whoa.
Incredible.
Looks like Predictive Black is going to be in more trouble here as Predictive Gaming picks up another Nami to help support the Vayne.
No, Evelyn's just in their base. Oh no.
Oh, this Darius
no.
is looking and gets the
no.
execute.
Oh, Darius is gonna get ulted, so Vitalison's
Oh,
gonna go to the tower.
1,000 damage execute from the Evelyn ultimate there.
Okay.
Down goes the Nocturne. Only Orianna and Ezreal stand for Predictive Black here. Will they be able to defend the base from Predictive Gaming? Vayne flashes on the Orianna, and he's
Is
not
going
going to
to
be able to
die.
pick up the kill there. But Predictive Gaming will be able to pick up another inhibitor here, going for tutorial victory on Predictive Black at the moment. And just like that, Predictive Gaming with the minions, they are sieging down the base, sieging down the Nexus. Nami ultimate, and down goes the Nexus. Predictive Gaming picking up a very well-deserved victory over Predictive Black here in this game.
Oh man. Predictive Gaming looking very strong in that game right there. Able to just take their lead and snowball with it. Every single lane there ended up winning. Well, eventually. I mean, the mid lane it was kind of close. Orianna had a lot of CS, but Orianna was not able to do the damage and carry through the team fights. Too many. I think a lot of people there just ended up getting caught out, and that they were just able to snowball off of that.
See, the Orianna as a champion does a lot of damage if she can get ahead and if she stays relevant, but she's not going to be able to efficiently take out majority of Predictive Gaming's members. And her team falling really far behind there doesn't give many opportunities. Anybody that's going to go in with the Orianna ball and the ultimate is almost sure to die instantly. And then just like that, they're already going to be a person down, and at most they'd be able to catch one, maybe two members of Predictive Gaming. Very unfortunate game there. We saw the Lissandra top not being able to work efficiently for Predictive Black there. To Darius actually doing the most damage in the game at 15,000 damage there. Almost 16,000, and just absolutely destroying the Lissandra in the top lane. But Darius did play really well, had really smart wave management. Also, very well played by the Evelyn there to look for the potential ganks in the top lane to get the Darius ahead early game.
Yeah. Very indeed. But that was that cookie crumbled.
I guess we can see that Predictive Gaming at the moment is a superior Predictive. Next, we're gonna have to see what
Big
happens